Welcome to Tech Safety Canada. In this video today, we'll be discussing the non-consensual distribution of intimate images. The non-consensual distribution of intimate images can occur in a variety of ways. For example, an ex-partner might email your family or friends a video of the two of you having sex that you'd privately shared with them in order to embarrass you. Someone might have stolen a nude image from your phone or computer and posted it on a porn site. In some circumstances, people may collect and share nudes of other people without their consent and share them in a folder or a group chat. Someone could secretly film another person nude or engage in sexual activity and then post those images online. It's possible that someone can take a screenshot of you while you're naked or engaged in sexual activity while on a video call without realizing it, and then that person shares those images online. It's also possible for people to create a realistic-looking deepfake or photoshopped image that's made to look as though you're engaging in sex acts that you haven't actually engaged in, and shared or posted it online. If any of these things have happened to you, there's a variety of laws and legal supports that might apply to your situation. In Canada, under the Criminal Code of Canada, Section 162.1, it's illegal for someone to share an intimate image of another person without their consent. What this means is that if there's a photograph, film, or video recording that has been distributed or posted online without consent, and it meets the definition of an intimate image, it can be a crime. An intimate image is defined as an image where a person is nude or partially nude, where their genitals, anal region, or breasts are exposed, or if they're engaged in sexually explicit activity. It's also important to note that both at the time when the image was taken and when the image was shared, the person in the image has to have a reasonable expectation of privacy. What this generally means is that they would have wanted to keep the image private, and they wouldn't have wanted to be shared or posted where it was shared or posted. There's also a variety of other criminal laws that might apply. For example, if someone's secretly taken a sexual photo of you, it could count as voyeurism. If the intimate images are used to harass you, it could be a part of criminal harassment. Often, it's seen that someone threatens another person when they're threatening to share their images, and so this could be considered uttering threats. It could also be criminal defamation, extortion, or intimidation. If you believe that a crime has occurred, you can report this to your local police station. You'll want to bring in evidence with you, all the evidence that you have to support your claim. You might want to contact a local victim service organization for support to help you better understand the legal system and know what evidence you might need to bring in. If the person is found guilty, the court may sentence them to time in jail, probation, or make an order for the accused to delete the images and stop communicating with the victim. However, if a person is found guilty, they may not always face jail time. You can also pursue a civil law remedy. What this generally is understood as is suing someone for the harm that they've caused you. In most provinces in Canada, there's now intimate image acts. In Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, PEI, and Saskatchewan, all of these provinces have an Intimate Image Act that can help people who've had their intimate images shared without consent. In British Columbia and in New Brunswick, this also includes deepfaked or altered images. If you live in Nova Scotia, Manitoba, or British Columbia, there's governmental organizations that you can call or visit their websites in order to get supports. They'll help you understand what your legal options are and also provide emotional and technical support. In Nova Scotia, the organization is called CyberScan. In Manitoba, it's the Canadian Centre for Child Protection, which also protects adults who've had their intimate images shared without consent. And in British Columbia, it's the Intimate Image Protection Services. Outside of civil laws that directly address intimate images, there's also a variety of other civil laws that could apply. In some provinces, there's provincial privacy acts that allow for a private right of action if someone's violated your privacy. There's also common law torts, such as the publication of private facts, defamation, intimidation, and in some provinces, harassment or online harassment. Additionally, whoever took the image owns the copyright to that image, and so if it's been shared or copied without consent, you can file a copyright complaint, both within the civil courts and also to social media companies, in order to get the image taken down. In Quebec, there's a variety of laws under the Civil Code and the Charter of Human Rights and Freedoms that protect people from privacy violations and provide with various legal solutions and legal remedies for people who've had their privacy violated, their reputation, or their dignity harmed. If you want to pursue a civil law remedy, you'll likely want to contact a law firm or a lawyer to help you. It can be quite complex to file a civil claim on your own. However, there are instructions on how to file a civil suit available on the website of your provincial or territorial court system. You'll want to collect the evidence you'll need to prove your claim to bring with you to talk to your lawyer or to file at the court. If you're successful in your case, the court may order monetary damages be awarded to you, which means that money will be paid to you for the harm you've experienced, or an injunction, which is an order that the content be taken down or deleted. On techsafety.ca, we have a variety of resources that can help you better understand these issues. If you want to learn more about how to preserve digital evidence, including guides on how to do things such as screen recording, collecting metadata that's important to prove who it is that's actually distributed the images, and other types of digital evidence collection, you'll want to go to the Preserving Digital Evidence Toolkit. Also, for more details on legal remedies that are available to you and to better understand the difference between the criminal and the civil systems, you can visit the section of the website that addresses legal remedies for tech-facilitated gender-based violence. Outside of the law, there's also a variety of technical supports. You can report that your intimate image has been shared to a tech company. This includes websites such as Meta, Pornhub, Google, and Twitter. Most of these companies have rules that say that it's against the rules to share non-consensual intimate images on their sites. If you report this to the company and they find it's violated their terms of service, the image can get taken down. But remember, before you do this, you'll want to collect evidence of the distribution before you report it, as the company may delete it, take it down, or de-index it, which may make it impossible to collect digital evidence if you decide to pursue a legal claim later. There's also technical supports through an organization called Stop NCII. This organization helps prevent images from being posted on their participating partners' websites in the future, for example on Instagram. What you can do is, if you have an intimate image that has been shared or you're worried will be shared, you can go onto their sites and it'll help you create what's called a digital fingerprint or a hash on your phone. This is a number that will identify your image. You don't need to send your image to the website, but once they have that image, hash or digital footprints, they can send that number to various companies that will then prevent the image from being posted or shared on their sites. They'll also delete the image where it showed up on their site already. There's a variety of supportive organizations where you can learn more about how to support people who've had their intimate images shared without consent. techsafety.ca is the one Canadian website that provides a variety of information on tech-facilitated gender-based violence that has Canadian-specific laws under its legal remedies section and provides a variety of technical and emotional supports. It can help you understand how best to support people through providing a technical safety planning toolkit. You can also look at the tech safety and privacy toolkits in order to better protect your devices and information in the future. The Preserving Digital Evidence page can help you preserve digital evidence and understand the laws of evidence. And for those teens who may have experienced digital dating violence, there's information on how to emotionally support those teens. Outside of techsafety.ca, these are some organizations outside of Australia, the United Kingdom, and the United States that provide information on intimate image sharing, both on how to respond and also helpful information such as how to report to each specific social media company to report the image to get it taken down. Remember, when you're using these websites, the laws and some of the helplines that are available are limited to the people in those countries. So you'll want to make sure that you're looking at Canadian resources when you're wanting to understand the law. Thank you so much for watching this video today, and also thank you to our funders for sponsoring this video.